What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we hop in this video, I want to say if you guys haven't seen my video I posted on literally my thoughts on like serial killers, I need you guys to go check that out. Like always, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and let's just get into this video. Now, today's video is something I wanted to talk about for a while with you guys, you know what I mean? And it's honestly new for me, you know what I mean? It's just sit and talk about. It's going to be about my dad, you know what I mean? Just my honest thoughts and opinions on that, you know what I mean? I just want to always open up more and more with you guys and just share my thoughts, you know what I mean, and my opinions on it, you know what I mean, and just my situation and how I feel on it, you know what I mean. And like I said, I'm always gonna be honest with you guys and just tell you guys exactly how I'm feeling, good or bad or indifferent, you know what I mean. So let's just get into this video, you guys. I only literally remember seeing my dad, or I don't even know if I remember it. I just remember a picture. Like, it was, I think, one of my birthdays, you know what I mean. And then I'm about to be 25 now, you know what I mean. And this is, I'm not gonna sit here and like bash him, you know what I mean. I'm not going to do any of that, you know what I mean, because that's just not what I'm here to do, you know what I mean. I'm just here to just tell my honest thoughts and my feelings, you know what I mean. But yeah, like, I only remember one picture of him, and I seen him when I was like, you know, going, you know how you just like are bored one day and you be at your grandparents' house and you just go through old scrapbooks, and I seen the picture, you know what I mean. But I honestly don't really remember my dad at all, you know what I mean. I don't remember, obviously there aren't any memories that I can tell you guys about that I have with him, you know what I mean, in particular. Just because I don't even remember seeing him, you know what I mean. I just remember seeing that picture, you know what I mean. And I'm assuming it was my birthday. But, you know, I never, and this is not to bash my mom either, you know what I mean. I never, you know, sat down and asked her, like, what the situation happened between my dad, you know what I mean, or what really was the end-all be-all for him and her, you know what I mean. Yes, I know a few things, you know what I mean. And I don't want to tell my mom's side of the story, you know what I mean. If anything, we would do a part two and I would have her sit down and tell it, you know what I mean. If she wanted to be on camera, I don't know. But, and that's not to bash him either, you know what I mean. We all make mistakes, you know what I mean. We all do stupid shit. Whatever happened in their relationship happened in their relationship, you know what I mean. I am no stranger to fucked up relationships or crazy ass relationships or relationships that end bad, you know what I mean. So whatever had happened with them, you know, that's between them. Everyone's relationship is different. Everyone, you know, relationships are crazy in their own is what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean. So it's no shade or any beef, not beef, it's like no, I don't know what happened in their relationship, you know what I mean. And maybe one day I will sit down and ask my mom. I just never, I guess you could say felt the need to ask her. I don't know, this video is probably going to be all over the place, but yeah, like, I guess, I don't know, I don't know if it bothers me, or, like I said, bothers me that he isn't in my life, or has never been in my life, or, I guess, try to make an effort, you know what I mean. Because, like I said, I'm about to be 25 this year, you know what I mean. And I've never, like, heard from him. I've never got, like, a call, I never got, like, a text, you know what I mean. And this is, like, I'm not sitting here, like, to get any, like, sympathy, or, like, anyone to feel sorry for me. I'm just telling my story, you know what I mean. And maybe this could help somebody else out that's dealing with it, or doesn't know how to deal with it, you know. But I don't know, maybe because, like, and here's the thing also, is maybe I'm so grateful that, you know, I had my granddad, you know, may he rest in peace, he's not here anymore, but, and my uncles, you know what I mean, to fill in that void of a father figure, you know what I mean. And I know everyone doesn't have that, and everyone isn't, that's not the case for everybody, you know what I mean. And I guess I look at that as, like, you know, I can't fucking speak today. I'm grateful for that, you know what I mean. But, that, you know, I was grateful that they were around. But I don't know, like, sometimes it's weird. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, I think about him every day, because I don't, you know what I mean. Very rare that I think about my dad, you know what I mean. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, you know what I mean. It's just, he was never, like, around, you know. So it's kind of hard for me to sit up here and act like I would want a relationship with him. I don't know, maybe when I get older, you know what I mean, down the road, like, years and years, I would want to have a relationship with him. I don't know, you know what I mean. But growing up and as, you know, getting older and just looking back on memories, he was just never in my life to begin with. So it wasn't anything that I guess missed out on, or that I was missing, because, like I said, I was so grateful that I did have my granddad and I did have my uncles, you know what I mean, to, I guess, fill in that void. I don't know. But I know everyone, like, literally, and, like, if he was to reach out now, I honestly, like, I'm being so honest with you guys, I wouldn't know what to say, you know what I mean. I don't even know if I would respond, and I know that might sound harsh, and that might sound bad, and I don't judge him at all for any mistakes that he made or anything that he done or the fact that he wasn't in my life, you know what I mean? Because like we all do, no one's perfect, you know what I mean? That is, I always tell you guys that in every video. I try to preach that all the time. Like literally nobody is perfect, you know what I mean? Whether they be our parents or not, no one's perfect, you know? But did he make some horrible, I mean, yeah, like did he make some, I don't want to say horrible, but like did he make some fucked up mistakes and did some stupid shit? I'm sure we all have, like who hasn't, you know what I mean? But like I don't know, it's just, I guess it's just never been a thing for me to like, I guess want to reach out to him or to talk to him or get to know him, you know what I mean? Just because I feel like no matter, you know, I don't judge him at all, but I feel like you should still have reached out, you know what I mean? Or you should have said something or tried to get in contact with me with some way, somehow, I don't know. And that's just my opinion, that's just how I feel, you know what I mean? I feel like, you know, he's the parent, so he should reach out. Maybe that is a little selfish, or I mean, that might sound a little bit like, what the fuck, I'm telling you, like, you're older now, you should reach out, maybe, you know what I mean? I don't know. But like I said, there's no, like, beef, like I don't have any hate in my heart towards him, like I don't have any like resentment towards him, you know what I mean? But would if he was to reach out now, like if he was to text me right now, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know what I would say, you know. I don't know if I would even respond, you know what I mean? Like I just don't know what I would say, just because I feel like you haven't been in my life now, you've had all these years, you know. But I don't know. I know everybody's situation is different. I know some people literally long for that relationship with their father or their mother, or you know, for whichever parent it may be, you know. I know some people literally it affects them, and if they want that relationship so bad, you know what I mean. And I get that, you know what I mean. And by all means, if you want to fight for that relationship with your parent that hasn't been around, like an estranged parent, you know what I mean, then by all means go do that. Like I'm not, would I never stop you. I would support anybody 1000% if that's what you want to do, you know what I mean. But me personally, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I don't know how I would react. Even if I like to say like I seen him on the fucking at the fucking corner store. I don't know. I don't know how I would respond. I don't know how I would handle that. You know what I mean? I literally fucking don't know. Like I literally don't have the answers for you guys on that. That's just hypothetically speaking. But like I said, I just know people really struggle with that, and they want that relationship with that estranged parent, or the parent that's never been around, or the parent that they've never had that relationship with. You know what I mean? And this video isn't to tell you guys not to fucking do it or not to go after that. And if you feel like you need to fight for that, then fight for that. You know what I mean? And I would support anybody 1000%. You know what I mean? Just me personally, I don't know if I would fight for the relationship with my dad, or if I keep probably sound like a fucking broken record, but like if I seen him, or if he texted me, called me, I don't know, reached out to me on like Facebook, I don't fucking know. I literally don't know how I would respond, you know? I don't know the full extent of what happened between my mom and him and their relationship, you know what I mean? Like I said, I know, I'm no fucking stranger to fucking fucked up relationships, you know what I mean? But, and like I said, maybe one day I will sit down and talk with my mom and ask her, like, you know, what happened years down the line. I don't know. I don't feel like right now I'm in the space or in the place or want to, you know what I mean, to ask that, you know what I mean? I know that might kind of seem like I don't give a fuck, or like I'm just fucking nonchalant about it, but like, I don't know, when someone isn't in your life for so long, you know what I mean? This is just me personally, I don't know, like when someone is in your life so long, I just feel like it would be weird, or it's just weird, or you just don't, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any fucking sense, but like, I don't know, who knows? Maybe one day, like I said, I will sit down and talk to my mom and ask her what really happened between their relationship, you know what I mean? I know like I said, I know he did some things, you know what I mean? And like I said, I would, if my mom wanted to come down on camera and talk and tell her side of that, she could do that, you know what I mean? I just don't want to put her own business out there, even though that is my mom, and it, you know, has to do with my story as well. But I don't know, it just makes me look at like, well, you know, if I one day decide to have kids, you know what I mean? Like, if I decide to literally have kids, you know what I mean? I will always be there for them. I will always make sure to be in their life. I will always make sure I'm around, just because I didn't have that aspect on my dad's part, you know what I mean? And that's like I said, this is no shade to him. I'm not trying to like bash him or like talk shit about him or like dog him out, you know what I mean? Because I've never done that, you know what I mean? Even like just growing up and just like knowing he wasn't around, like I've never like dogged him out for it. Like I said, I will always be grateful for my grandparents, and especially my granddad, and I will always be grateful for my uncles, you know what I mean? Even though I don't always see eye to eye with my family, you know what I mean? It can be a hot mess sometimes, you know what I mean? And like I said, I don't always see eye to eye with them. I'm very grateful for them on a lot of things, you know what I mean? And for a lot, you know what I mean? but it's, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, maybe one day I will sit down and talk, and maybe one day, who knows, I would want to reach out. Like I was watching this one show, and this girl, like I said, her dad wasn't in her life, and she, as she, she said when she was like younger and like in her 20s, like me, you know what I mean, it didn't affect her. She didn't think about it, you know what I mean, and it didn't bother her. But as she got older, you know what I mean, in her 30s and mid 30s, she started to want to reach out to her dad, and I forgot what happened, but she ended up trying to reach out to him. But like I said, that could be me. That could be my situation. Maybe right now it doesn't affect me, or right now it doesn't cross my mind. You know what I mean? As that, not to sound harsh, but maybe as I get older, in my mid 30s and 40s, maybe I would want to reach out to him. I literally don't know. You know what I mean? That's only the future can tell. Only time will tell. You know what I mean? As much as that might sound corny and like lame to say, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? Only time will tell. Only my feelings and how I feel at the time will only be tell if I would want to reach out to him. You know what I mean? But like as far as like right now, I don't know if I would want to reach out. I don't reach out. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to be harsh, but like sometimes like he doesn't like. I'm like I said. I don't. I can't fucking speak. I don't think about him every day. You know what I mean? I don't really think about him at all. You know what I mean? And I know that might sound harsh. But I can only just sit here and be honest with you guys, and honestly tell my side of the story and how I feel and how I've always felt. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't ever want to sit up here and just lie to you guys and just not tell the truth. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just never really. I guess I just never really sat down and like really thought about it, or thought about the whole situation with my father, or just how that he's never been around. You know what I mean? I just never really. I guess it was never had really crossed my mind. Like sometimes it does cross my mind. Like of course, like on Father's Day, or you know what I mean, or if I see an episode on a show that I'm watching and it's about like father issues or the dad not being around. You know what I mean? Of course, then that's all. Anybody would have that natural reaction, or maybe like start to think about it. But as far as like reaching out, I don't reach out. You know what I mean? I've never talked to him as I've gotten older. You know what I mean? Like I said, I only literally remember one picture of me and him, and that was, I'm assuming it was at my birthday party at Burger King. So yeah, no. I mean, my mom, like we don't always get along. You know what I mean? We don't always see eye to eye, but like I will always be grateful for her and love her so much just because of her taking on the responsibility of mom and dad. You know what I mean? I will forever, you know what I mean, be grateful for that. Love my mom so much for that. You know what I mean? And yeah, she just was always there for me, and I know I'm a lot to deal with, and I'm a hot ass mess at times, and I wasn't always the best kid, you know what I mean? But like, she stepped up and did what she had to do, you know what I mean? And like I said, that's no shade to my father, you know what I mean? That's no, like, it's not to bash him, you know what I mean? It's just the truth, you know what I mean? And just is what it is, you know what I mean? I don't know, like you guys may, like I said, it's sometimes it does cross my mind. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I have no fucking feelings and I'm like fucking hard cold, you know what I mean? And I just don't think about him sometimes, because I do, you know what I mean? And just how he just was never there, and just what it would be like if he wasn't around, you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't know. I guess those are like natural feelings and emotions, and you know what I mean. I'm sure a lot of people feel like that when they don't have, when their a parent is estranged from them, you know what I mean, and has been estranged from them for years, you know what I mean. Because like I said, literally, I'm fucking 24 years old, about to be 25 this year. You know what I mean? I'm getting old. It's sad. But yeah, you guys, I don't know. I'm so grateful for certain people, for people that have been in my life. You know what I mean? That took on the responsibility of a father figure. You know what I mean? Because like I said, everybody doesn't have that. I know everybody doesn't. People literally want that relationship so bad with their estranged parent, whether it be mother or father. And just because I'm telling you guys my story and my situation with my dad, you know what I mean? It's not to tell you guys like that you shouldn't reach out to your parent, or if you feel like you want to fight for that relationship, then by all means fucking go fight for that. You know what I mean? Because like life is too short. You know what I mean? Like no, I don't hold any grudges towards him. No, there's no hate towards him. You know what I mean? But like I said, maybe one day I will reach out. But like but me just telling my side of my story, you know what I mean, and how I feel about the certain situation, it's not to tell you guys at all, like, for you guys when you see this video, it's not to tell you guys, like, oh, don't go reach out to your mom, or don't go reach out to your dad, or you don't fight for it just because I'm not fighting for you, you know what I mean? Because, like, I would support any of you guys that, no matter what you want to do with your estranged parent, no matter what you want to do, if you want to not talk to them, or like me, or, you know, one day reach out, I would support anything. Or if you feel like right now you need to reach out to them and you need to fight for them, you need to get in contact with them and find out how to get in contact with them, by all means do that, and I would never judge any of you guys. I would never judge anyone for that, because like I know people want that relationship with their estranged parent. Anybody would want a relationship with their parent. I don't know anybody who doesn't, you know what I mean? But I know we don't all, that's not the same case for all of us, you know what I mean? All of our stories are different. We all come from different lifestyles and backgrounds, you know what I mean? And I get that. But I would never tell any of you guys not to reach out to that estranged parent, or feel like you don't need to fight for that just because I'm not fighting for it right now at this very moment, you know what I mean? Not to say that couldn't change. That could change tomorrow, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I hope this is all like making sense, and I really hope this is all like helping anybody that is struggling with reaching out to an estranged parent, or wanting to know what if they should or if they shouldn't, or I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm on here to make this video today and just tell you guys, like, I'm here for you guys if you do want to reach out to an estranged parent, or, you know, that's why I wanted to make this video and just give my story. And also, I pray and hope that it can help any one of you guys, or anybody that watches my videos, or anybody that will click on this video. And I'm just so grateful for my mom and, you know, my grandparents and just my family in general that took on the responsibility and was there for me, you know what I mean? Even though I can be a hot mess sometimes and I'm a lot to deal with, and we don't always see eye to eye, we don't always agree on certain things. You know what I mean? And no shade to my dad at all. Like, if he ever stumbled across this video, I don't ever think that he would, you know what I mean? There's no hate, there's no shade. Like, there's no hate towards you at all, you know what I mean? We all make mistakes, we all fuck up and do stupid ass shit, you know what I mean? I can fucking attest to that 1000%. But yeah, and if anybody wants to have anybody, I can't speak. If anybody wants any advice, you know, you can reach out to me personally. I'm always here to help any of you guys, or anyone that clicks on my videos, or anyone that watches my videos, or just anyone that's going to watch this video in particular. And I don't ever want you to feel like just because you're seeing this video, and I don't want you to feel like you should reach out to your estranged parent, or you shouldn't fix it, or you not fix it, you know what I mean? Because I don't know the situations. Whatever your guys' situation is, I don't feel like you don't need to reach out to your parent, or feel like you shouldn't fix or want to reach out to the estranged parent, you know what I mean? I'm all fucking tongue-tied today. Just because you've seen this video, I don't want you guys to feel like you shouldn't do the same, you know what I mean? Just because I'm not reaching out right now, or I'm not putting in the effort to contact him, or figure out where our relationship should be, or if I could even find him, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean you guys shouldn't, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's just honestly my feelings towards my dad, you know what I mean? There's no hate, there's no bad blood. It's just it's a person that's never really been in my life. I don't have any memories with that person, so it's like I can't bash them. I mean, of course I could bash them, you know what I mean? But there's no need to, you know what I mean? I'm so grateful for my uncles. I'm so grateful for my grandfather for being that father figure, you know what I mean? And just also for my mom stepping up and being that father figure and the mother figure, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'll probably just keep rambling to you guys, and I could talk about this for hours, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you like this video. Like always, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and if you guys have any advice on reaching out to a estranged parent, or what you should do, or my advice to give you guys, I'm definitely here for you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are staying safe out there, staying at home as much as possible, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.